All right, so today we're diving into something big. We're not just talking about an update to finance, we are talking about a fundamental, from the ground up rebuild. This is the vision behind Project Sigma, a blueprint for something called sovereign intelligence. And believe me, it aims to completely reshape the financial world as we know it. And it all kicks off with a really critical question. You have to ask, for generations, why has the global financial system consistently failed the world's fastest growing economies and communities, like the African diaspora? Well, the answer is pretty simple. This system just wasn't built for them. It was built on barriers. And look, these aren't just abstract ideas. These are real-world problems. Think about it. The absolutely crippling costs just to send money home to your family. The total lack of transparency in where your money goes. And you've got entire economies sitting on valuable assets, like real estate, that are just stuck, stagnant, unable to be used as productive capital. It's a system that, by its very design, excludes people based on old, broken models. So here's the absolute key takeaway. Trying to put a Band-Aid on that old system is just not going to work. The vision of Project Sigma isn't about building a slightly more efficient bank. It's about building entirely new rails for money to run on, a whole new infrastructure, from scratch. And this new infrastructure has a name, a sovereign intelligence infrastructure. Now, sovereign is the key word here, because it's all about giving people and communities control over their own financial destinies. You can think of it like a super smart, super secure bridge that connects real-world, physical wealth directly to the new digital economy, completely bypassing all those old gatekeepers. Okay, so that's the what, this brand new financial infrastructure. But honestly, the bigger, more powerful question is why now? Why is this incredibly ambitious vision not just some sci-fi dream, but something that's becoming inevitable right at this very moment? And the answer is all about timing. We're heading for a massive tipping point, and the year to watch is 2026. See, right now, all the technologies we need for this revolution, they exist, but they're kind of separate, off in their own silos. But by 2026, they're all set to smash together in what's being called the Great Convergence. And that's going to create this once-in-a-generation chance to build a completely new financial paradigm. This convergence really stands on two powerful pillars. First, you've got artificial intelligence. And we're not just talking about automation here. We're talking about AI that can see value where the old systems couldn't. It can assess risk and potential in a person or a business without relying on some dusty old credit score. The second pillar is real-world asset tokenization, or RWAT. This is a huge deal. It's technology that lets you take a physical asset, like your family home, and create a secure digital version of its value. That digital version can then be used as collateral or an investment. Now, when you combine these two forces, AI and RWAT, you suddenly unlock trillions of dollars in wealth that has just been sitting there, completely invisible to the old system. And this really gets to the heart of the entire mission. This quote says it all. The goal here isn't just to build a faster, more efficient financial machine. It's about building an entire ecosystem that actually empowers its users to create, grow, and control their own wealth. And that ecosystem of empowerment has a name, the I'm in ecosystem. This is where the whole vision comes to life. It's the engine that uses the sovereign intelligence infrastructure to build that powerful bridge, connecting the physical wealth of emerging markets to the incredible speed and opportunity of the digital future. Okay, but let's be real. A vision this massive, led by its founder, Don Lyon, it needs more than just cool tech. It needs trust. It needs authority. So how does a project this ambitious convince the world that it can actually pull this off? Well, it really boils down to a simple formula. First, you need a vision that's bold and sovereign. It's not asking for permission from the old guys. Second, you show complete mastery of timing by identifying that critical moment of technological convergence, like 2026. And when you put those together, the result is more than just a company. You achieve a level of unmatched educational authority. You become the one explaining the future because you're the one busy building it. You know, this leads to a really powerful philosophy. This kind of authority, you can't buy it with ads or slick marketing campaigns. It's something you have to earn by providing incredible value and total technical transparency right from the start. It's a zero customer acquisition cost model, where the depth and clarity of the vision itself is what attracts the right people, the right community, and the right talent to make it all happen. And all of this leads to one final fundamental question that just challenges the entire history of finance. The old world was built on leverage, using other people's money to create risk. Project Sigma proposes a totally new model. So, What does the world actually look like when a financial system isn't built on leverage, but on the genuine empowerment of its own people? That is the future this vision is fighting to build.